Hi, today I want to talk to you about the emergency and disaster fund that HUD has out right now. So it's $20 million that public housing authorities can request some of this amount to pay for damages that they have sustained to their public housing development, public housing units. So, as a public housing authority, you qualify for some of this funding if you will meet certain requirements. So, here are some of the requirements for this grant funding. One, you have to have been an area that experience a non-presidentially declared natural disaster. You have to have experienced this disaster over a period of October the 1st, 2019 to September the 30th, 2020. And yes, some of this period of performance has not happened yet. So now that this grant funding is out there, if you do experience a non-presidentially declared natural disaster by now and October the 30th, 2020, you know that you can apply for this funding. So the due date for this grant is ongoing. It is an open due date up until September the 30th, 2020. It is an open due date. So the natural disasters include tornadoes, um, heavy wind, heavy hail, heavy snow, hurricanes, storms, superstorm systems, any damage that you sustain to your development, the roof, the walls, the floor, the electrical systems, your boilers, any type of damage that you sustain to your public housing development because of this non-presidentially declared natural disaster, you can request funding from this grant to pay. So, what, or I should say, how much can you request to pay? Well, if you sustained a certain amount of damage and the insurance company is only paying for a portion of that damage, then the difference in the total cost to repair the damage and what the insurance company is paying, you can request funding for the difference. And so this grant amount is for you to pay the difference so that you will have money to cover the entire cost to correct all of the damages that you have sustained to your public housing development. I should also note that HUD does not want to see reserves in your capital fund budget that is not obligated to pay for other things. They're thinking if you have money in your capital fund budget, that you can use it to pay and not request this funding. So if you have reserve, you have to prove that you have this money earmarked and allocated for other things. So you can have reserves, but you just have to make sure that you talk about other things that you will be using the funding for. So this grant is available. A lot of housing authorities have received this grant in the past to cover the differences of their damages and what the insurance company will not cover. So if you currently have damages already that you had sustained from October the 1st, 2019, definitely pursue this grant. And you have up until September the 30th, 2020, if you have any damages that you can pursue. So I just wanted to bring this grant to you. I will leave our contact information if you need us to assist you to write this grant for you. We are available. Just give us a call or drop us an email.